I missed the people that I met here and the friends I made and the connections I made, because all year last year, my first year, when I first came here, I originally wasn't planning on meeting too many people or making too many friends, because I had a really strong connection to my friends back in Des Moines. And since I'm not too far away, it's like a 20-minute drive, I was like, I'll just go here, I'll go to school here, I'll probably just stay in my dorm. My friends back home, like the people that I talk to, like outside of school, like I hang out with them and just go out and do things with them, like go hang out somewhere, like if we all go to the mall or if we all go play basketball, if we all go hang out at someone's house. And I have a lot of those friends like back home, and so that's kind of what I consider a real friend, someone I see myself talking to outside of the situation in which we met in. With my school friends, I only saw myself being friends with them inside of school, and I never could see it going out. I'll hang out with a lot of my friends at my friend Phoenix's house. That's where we all get together for the most part, and then plans stem out from there. We'll go play basketball at Grace Church or go to the mall. Or my friend Phoenix, I met him when I was in 7th grade, and he's a year younger than me, so he was an incoming 6th grader to middle school, and he's cousins with my other friend Jaden, and I've known Jaden since I was 8 years old. We've been playing baseball together since then. But then I have my other friends, like my friend Diego, who I've known my whole life since I was in preschool, and my friends Trey and David, and we've all kind of kept that same friend group. We kept that all throughout elementary school, and then when we got to middle school, I met my friends like Phoenix, my friends Amari and William, and that's also where I met Moises Gonzalez Garcia. Feeling where it's like, I already have all my friends, I didn't feel the need to make any more, and along with that I also felt like I didn't know how to make friends, because I hadn't really made any new friends since middle school, and when I came here, I felt like I was restarting all the way over, and I was like, I don't know how to do that, I don't remember how to make friends, and so I was worried coming here. I was like, I'm just not even going to try because I don't know how. February 2nd is when she died, and they were all very supportive, and they were always there for me. And I get like text occasionally, like I've saved messages from like anniversary dates like a year since, or like her birthday, Mother's Day, stuff like that, from my friends, just letting me know that they're thinking about me that day. And they were all at her funeral because they all knew my mom, because like my friends from baseball, they all knew my mom because their moms were friends with my mom. And then like even my friends that didn't play baseball, like my mom would always give us rides places and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had no written speech, I had nothing in front of me, and I was nervous because there was a few hundred people there. So I kind of just started telling stories about my mom. The first time I ever hit a home run in one of my baseball games, I hit 2 in the same game, and I just talked about how I remember her being the only voice I could hear from the crowd, and how when I'm rounding the bases, I could see her jumping up and down, and like I'd never seen her jump higher before. And one thing I talked about was how, despite her sickness, she never stopped being a mom, and how she would still give up anything to make sure I was okay, how she was always making sure I was fed, always making sure I was home safe, and had a ride to and from places. And even though she was sick, she never missed one of my baseball games. Like when I was looking out into the crowd of people, like I could see my friends, and then that made me think of like how my mom would treat them, and how she looked at my friends as her own kids, and she would always treat them with the same respect that she would treat me or my brother. And whenever they would come over, she would always make sure they were fed, always make sure they were safe, and she'd always want to see them succeed. similarly to how she'd want to see me succeed. She always wanted the best for them. I don't know the right word for it, but it just created a stronger bond, because meeting new people, it's just weird telling them about my backstory and things that have happened to me. And my friends that were there for me, that were at my mom's funeral and were with me through that whole process, they just knew what was going on because they were associated with me as that was happening. And it's not like I met them after the fact and it comes up in some conversation and I have to explain everything. They were just there for it. And so there's no explanation needed for that.
My friend Caden. I think it's funny because me and Caden went to high school together and we never talked once in high school. And we come here and we become really good friends. We'll go play basketball. We've all gotten into pickleball recently, and then I'll just go hang out up in his room and we'll play video games or whatever, make Walmart trips together, just do random stuff, go to the library where we never get any work done, but it's the thought that counts. Victor, another person in the same situation I went to high school with, never talked to him in high school. We're roommates now, and just play card games, play board games, go on Walmart trips, just. And with Vic, I always feel bad about this because I didn't know he went to East.
That's right.
I thought he went to Lincoln for some reason. So I asked him one day, he's like, I went to East. He's like, I knew who you were, and that just made me feel bad. I was friends with Moises in high school, but ever since we've gotten here, I feel like we've gotten way closer than we ever were in high school. Because we spend so much time together, being roommates, and when I give him rides to and from school. Well, me and Vic are both in trio because we come from similar backgrounds with the schooling and being first gen and that stuff, and so that's kind of a shared experience between us. And I don't know, because everyone at East is kind of going to do the same things, so it's kind of hard to bond with people just off of that. And it's different when you get to college when that's not the case. Not everybody here goes to do the same stuff, and not everybody here has the same background. Trio was a big help in last year because I was still kind of in the middle of feeling lonely and that I was never going to make any friends here. And then one day after Foundations, I don't even remember, but one day after Foundations 2, Moises brought me in here and it just changed my whole year. It was great, and then I seen how many people come in here and how the vibes were always awesome. I was like, I think I need this in my life, and so I started coming here every day. I met amazing people. I met Danny, which I think it's awesome that me and Danny are friends, even though he's older than my brother. I just think that's awesome. I love Danny. It's nice to be around people, especially with the feelings that I was having last year of being lonely. It's really easy to make friends in trio, and it helped me with my school. I have thought about that a lot because all of my friends back home don't go to school. Like, there's 2 of them that do, but the majority of them don't. And because it's like they aren't making new friends out at school, but I am. It's a lot easier to make friends when you're an adult, when you go to school, but I don't think there's ever going to be a point where I'm not friends with my friends back home. Like, whether we see each other or we don't, no matter how long passes in between seeing each other, we always pick back up right where we left off. And I just think we've all been through too much together, because there's a lot of stuff that's happened, like with all of us. Like, we've had friends die, like family deaths in our families.
Yeah.
And and we've just been friends for so long. I think I got really blessed with the friend group that I found back in Des Moines. I feel like I'm very blessed with the people I've met here. So I think I'm very lucky